Here we are
Here we are.
in this beautiful sound healing studio in Ubud, Bali, and I'm here today talking to Chris Prawita. Is that
Yes,
correct,
correct.
Prawita? And today we're going to talk about mantra and how mantra can support your life when you're going through change. And Chris has studied mantra in India, and also you use mantra in your everyday, working life as I don't know what you want to call yourself, a sound medicine healer or sound therapist.
Finally, I know what to kind of like revert to myself as when I do sound. Sound weaver.
Sound weaver. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that sound weaver. Yeah, because we're always weaving in different sounds into meditation, into sound journeys. I love that. You're a weaver.
I'm a weaver.
Wow. Great. I love it. So you and Didi are sound weavers. Is she a sound weaver too?
When you have to ask her.
I will ask her. Okay. But you're definitely a sound weaver. So
I am a sound
Chris
weaver.
Prawita, sound weaver. Great. So today let's talk about mantra and how mantra came into your life.
Okay, so it's quite funny how mantra came into my life, because ever since I was graduated from university, I sort of like I wanted to know about yoga and meditation, but at first it was yoga, and then it took me years to finally had my first yoga class.
Wow.
And the moment I had that first class, and then it's sort of like the word meditation is never leave me. Like it's always sort of like being part of me, even though I didn't know what meditation was. And then along the years that I got to know more about meditation through YouTube, through reading from anything that I could find in Google, and then books, and then listening to teachers talking about meditation and guiding practices in many types of meditation. And until one day, I found this Irish Yoga Nidra.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, before that Yoga Nidra, but then when I really tried to find more about Yoga Nidra, then I found Irish Yoga Nidra. And then I was just so into it, and am in love with it, and it is now part of my everyday life. Kind of like I embody Irish Yoga Nidra, which is self-inquiry actually. And then like listening to all the mantras, the chantings as well, and I thought like, it's sort of like, I heard a calling there that I want to get to know more about singing mantra. And then one day it just came to me that a friend, we were talking about how to learn mantra, and she was mentioning, why don't you go to India?
Of course.
And then it happened that I know a yoga teacher in India, and his mother is teaching Vedic chanting. And I thought that I need not to find others. Then I was just, okay, and I asked him like, when is the next training?
Yeah.
And then I just did that. It's an ongoing training for a few years. And then that's how I got trained. And then when chanting mantra became my daily life, daily practice, it slowly changed my life. At first I didn't realize it, but one day I was like, whoa, this chanting mantra has been supporting my life all those years. And I guess the biggest is like all of us, like a lot of us try to live a spiritual life. And then we search and search and search, and through many modalities actually, like because like we're searching, I don't know, to be spiritual, while we are actually already spiritual.
Yes, because it's actually within us. I just
Right?
like to say, where do you find it?
Yeah, and
Find
then
it
you
within
keep
you.
on searching for it outside of you, and
Mm.
you think that you have to do certain things to be spiritual. You have to be able to chant mantra to be spiritual, or to be able to, I don't know, whatever.
Meditate. And all day with the fingers
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
I mean, as if that, that it's not going to take you there necessarily, is it?
Yeah, and then I realized that to be spiritual is just to know that, first is to know that we are spiritual beings, and chanting mantra is one of the tools that bring you within to remember that you are already spiritual. Because mantra shows me that to be spiritual is to be authentic, to be who you are, and like sort of like what we think, what we feel, what we say, what we do, all of those are aligned. And I think it's sort of like a cleansing process also, because like living everyday life, we eat, we think, we feel, we have so much emotion, and that's sort of like, if we are a lens, then it becomes dirty and it becomes a lot of dust on the lens. But with chanting, it's sort of like cleansing, purify, and then you remember that I am that.
And you get a lightness from it too, don't you? Because like you say, it's like cleaning. It's like all the sort of muggy things of everyday life and what you hear in the news and things, that all this negative stuff around you. Sort of by chanting, you're clearing it all out from the inside out. And, it kind of forms a protection, and you can sort of just find more peace within. And take things slowly instead of rushing around. I've got to do this. Oh, I'm supposed to do this. Oh, I've got goals. I need to achieve this. And really, it's just stepping back into the body. And just,
and because chanting is also like, because it's creating sound, it's creating vibration.
Exactly.
And when you know how that vibration feels in your body, and then how it feels to be so true, and to be just that essence of who we are, and then it's sort of a reminder when we are stepping out of it, then you notice that, this is how it feels when I'm not, aligning with who we are. Like when, I would say, when we betray ourselves, for us to notice that how it feels. Oh, here I am, betraying myself again.
Yeah, no, that's true. I get that. When you don't do your practice that you love, for me, again, mantra was really important in my life, and I love mantra. And also the other aspects, besides the cleansing and the healing of your whole self, and be able to be your true self, because you're opening up your heart, you're singing through the heart. And that's what I learned through singing mantras. Actually, I'm singing through my heart, and it's so liberating. But actually, as I don't know if everyone knows about the power of sound, is actually every cell in your body, it's vibrating it, it's opening up, it's actually rebalancing without even getting it tested for, oh, you got this or you got that. It's actually just going through your whole body, vibrating this sound, which is just, putting you into your optimum health.
And since even every part of us is vibration, like everything vibrates, sound vibrates, everything vibrates.
Every the word, everything.
Everything.
Nature.
So, and then by chanting mantra, you have the experience of it. You experience it firsthand. Undeniable. How can you deny something that you experience it firsthand? And mantra bring you into that experience, if not amplify it.
It definitely brings, well, it's obviously changed you hugely.
Oh, it does.
And how much, when I use mantra, it actually gave me so much power. I mean, really power. because I wasn't in a good place, and it gave me this power to keep going. And it's just like, no, I'm staying here, I'm getting through this, the pain in my body or whatever. And I was like, it gave me so much power. It overrided, which was, I don't know, it's just like, I should have probably just lie down and relax, but it just sort of overrides. So it's a very powerful tool. Because just in all the sounds, because it's seeding all the sounds of the Sanskrit word, and there's sort of like some powerful tool mechanism in there that just holds you strong. Or what do you think?
I would think that when chanting bring you into your true nature, and then when you are there, just being in that sense of the true nature, the essence of who you are, that's where your power resides. That's why you feel empowered. You feel that you are standing in your own power, because you are there, owning who you are, being who you are, being your true nature, being at the essence of who you are.
And I guess overriding whatever else is blocking. For me, say at the time, I was singing it all night long to keep me in my body, because I was so determined to stay. And I was having lots of things going on in my life, so it was like so strong. It's just like, if I just keep on singing, I'm here. So it's quite a, But I think we all get, when it comes to mantra, it comes into our life because it's a tool that you need to use at some point. And I came through mantra through Kundalini yoga. That's how, I'd heard about mantra and chose one, and then someone said, oh, Kundalini yoga, they use mantra. So that's how I really got into it, by using it through that, and that's how I found the power of doing the kriyas and singing the mantras.
And then one of the most beautiful, I don't know, should I say benefits, or what you get out of making mantra, singing mantra part of your life, is that you would have clarity of the mind. Because our humanness, we think so much, we question everything. Why this? Why that? Why not this? Why not that? And then our mind get clouded because of all those thinking, all those questioning.
We find our reality, don't we? We find our realities. Like, I don't like this, I want to change it, it's not right. I don't want it to be like this.
Why is it like this? Why is it like that? But
that's a really good point.
But chanting mantra, singing mantra can bring you to arrive at this place that is where clarity is, and then it's
true
like
self.
One of the most precious gifts that you can give yourself.
Oh, I love that. And so, do you have a favourite mantra? Because I know I sang one for about 2 years, so I kind of, I have different favourites, but that one.
My favourite one would be Gayatri.
Right.
Because it's immediately have this effects on me that it's like immediately get me in touch with the light within.
Right.
And when you are in touch with your light within, then you can feel, if you allow yourself to shine brighter and brighter each day.
And for me, Diva Pramel, there's lots of different people that I really listen to. I found out about mantras, like, oh my God, people sing it, they've been doing it for years. I had no idea. Are there any people that you love to?
In the beginning, like maybe I would say 30 years ago, like maybe 20, 30 years ago, my source of learning mantra was through YouTube. And of course, the Pramal was, one of it. But when I learned the Vedic chanting in India, it's completely different. So it's like there is no music, there is no melody, but the way we recite the Vedic chanting is because it has rules of chanting it, of saying it, whatever we call it, saying it, singing it, reciting it, by like, you know, going up and going down and say it longer, saying it shorter, then it creates its own melody by itself. So it's not from musical notes, but from the way you say it, and it creates a melody.
So is it different for other people, or you all sing it the same structured way?
The rules of it is
to
sing it exactly like that.
Wow.
Because they wanna, you know, like they want this purity of chanting it to you know, to go from generation to generation to generation, so that they reciting it the same exact way.
Wow.
Yeah, but then it's in your own practice. It's always up to you.
So you change it, or do you try and keep it pure?
When I sit and know that I'm gonna practice my Vedic chanting, then I sing it according to the book. But when I combine it with when I do sound, with I sometimes sing with Shruti or with my bowls, I would just do it my way.
Right.
Whatever comes out.
Okay. Yes, because you're very, you improvise a lot.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. Yeah. Okay, great. So what brings you joy besides obviously singing matcha? What brings you joy living here at Ubud?
In Ubud?
Yeah. What is it that really has called you here to Ubud? Because, I mean, many people come here and can't live here. For many reasons.
Yeah.
It's not by the sea.
I know.
You know, there's lots of traffic and all of this.
Yes.
But something keeps us here.
Yeah.
And there's something very special about Ubud.
For me, maybe because it's been my dream since a long time ago. And then because I have a corporate job, I'm working for my dad, it seems like that would be my life for the rest of it. But though I had a dream that I would one day have something like this, a home, a sanctuary. At that time, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I just wanted to have this place where people go to and feel at home. You know, in the beginning, I thought it would be yoga or meditation. And then I came to Ubud looking for land. I don't know, maybe since 30 years ago.
Wow.
But then something in me was just saying like, wow, I wish that I can do this. I wish that I can do this. And then whenever I saw people like having, you know, built their own place here, and I thought, like, why not me? You know? Why not me? And then until one day, 5 years ago, I had a conversation with Didi, and I was sharing with her, a friend of mine, and I was sharing with her about my dream. And she asked me, why not do that? And then that very question, and then my brain was like, sort of like, you know, going into excuses, like, you know, I'm working with my dad, I live in Jakarta, there's no way I moved to Ubud, even though I wanted so much. But then that very question made me call my very best friend and ask her, do you want to do this with me? And she said, yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. And then that's the beginning of everything, and then looking for land, looking for architect, and then COVID.
Yes, COVID.
Right?
Yeah, and not much happened there. Or did it? I mean, you did lots of sound journeys during that time?
Yeah, and then COVID made me just move to Ubud, kind of like permanently. And then, started offering sound, offering Arashoka Nidra, offering chanting. And that seems to be my life now.
And now you have this amazing sound temple.
Yeah.
Which is just stunning.
That's a dream come true.
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember when I first came down here, I was like, I couldn't believe what you'd created.
Right?
I was like, this is just amazing. Surrounded by jungle. I mean, it's got such a special energy here. And I can't wait to keep on coming and seeing your new place at your shop and other things you're opening up to have more treatments here.
Yeah.
So it's stunning. I love it. Yeah. I think maybe if you just would like to sing a mantra.
Yes.
Just a a little one for 1 or 2 minutes. That would be
Yeah,
whatever
maybe-
you feel like.
Maybe I can sing Gayatri.
Yes, I would love that.
Yeah, this is Gayatri, the Vedic way. So the opening word is slightly different, but then it's actually very long.
Oh wow.
So the Gayatri that we know from YouTube, from the Pramal, and from most of the people sings is just like sort of one short part of Gayatri.
Right.
It's actually much longer.
Really? How many verses?
I don't remember.
Is that like 20 or something? Quite long? Like
Maybe 10.
okay. So do you repeat that? Or you just do all the 10? Or how does
No,
it go?
it's sort of like a repetition, but in a different way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
So now I'm going to chant it.
Perfect.
Yay!
Go for it.
Do you think I should use bowls or just chant? I think just chant.
Just chant. I
Okay.
think your voice is beautiful. You've
All right.
been trained just to sing without. So yeah,
Okay.
let's do it. You've
All
got a
right.
studio.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you want to listen with closing your eyes and embrace and just be with the vibration, or you can also open your eyes. It's whatever you feel right for you. Tat Savitur Saviturvarenyam Varenyam Bhargaha Bhargo Devasya Timmahi Timmahiti Timmahi Diyo Yaha Yonaha Na Prachodayata Prachodayaditi Prachodayata Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Timmahi Diyo Yona Prachodayata Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
You loved it. Oh. So say people are listening, they've come to Ubud and they want to come and listen and be in a sound healing journey with you. So can you tell people where it is and how they need to find out more about you, if they can follow you on Instagram or something?
Okay, maybe follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's Bliss Yoga Ogram.
Okay.
And we always post
Brilliant. So they can
For
get into
now.
that. And you're in pretty central, but just off, aren't you?
Yeah, it's just like 5 minutes from the Arjuna Statue. 7 minutes.
5 to 10, depending on traffic.
Depending on traffic, yeah.
But yeah,
It used to be 5 minutes.
It used to be 5 minutes.
Yeah, with traffic it can be more than that.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it so much. And
Thank you.
I look forward to talking to you again sometime
Thank
soon.
you so much, Alice, for this. For your love.
Thank you.